This jar of flour and water is alive. In this video, I'll show you how I made this sourdough starter from scratch. And in a week, you'll be ready to turn this into this. Here's what you'll need: whole wheat or rye flour, bottled spring water, a small clear jar, a rubber band, and a food scale. Making sourdough starter will take about 7 to 10 days. On day 1, place your jar on the scale. Set it to 0. Add around 75 grams of whole wheat flour. Zero your scale again and add around 75 grams of water. Stir well and cover loosely with the lid. Use a rubber band to mark the level of your sourdough starter. Leave this jar on the counter at room temperature for 24 hours. On day 2, you may notice that not much has happened. This is totally normal. You are going to repeat the exact same steps on days 2 to 6. At roughly the same time each day, discard half of your sourdough starter, then add roughly equal amounts of flour and water, making sure that you don't fill more than half your jar. This is called feeding your starter. After day 1, I no longer use a scale and just use rough measurements. Stir well and adjust the amount of water or flour to make a thick paste. I use the chopstick test to determine if I have the right thickness. If the chopstick stands up without falling over, it's just right. If the chopstick falls over, add a little bit more flour and stir again. From days 2 to 6, you will notice small bubbles forming in your starter. You will also notice that your starter rises and falls throughout the day. Your starter will begin to smell sour and may have a small layer of liquid on the top. This is all expected. Starting on day 7, start checking to see how long it takes your starter to double in size. Use your rubber band to mark your starting spot. The starter is ready when it doubles every time within 4 to 8 hours of feeding. You can also check by adding a spoonful of your starter to water, and if it floats, it is ready to use. If it's not there yet, keep feeding daily. When you aren't using your starter, store it in the fridge and feed it once weekly. The night before you plan to bake bread, take your starter out of the fridge, feed it one more time, and it will be ready to use in the morning. And that's how this jar becomes this.